Alright guys, so here we are, and we're going to take a look at the hammerhead. So
first, let's go ahead and take a look at the box itself. Interesting packaging design. You can see everything that comes in it. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it, you can also look inside and see everything that comes with it, meaning that if it's on a store shelf, double check to make sure you have all your stuff.
yeah, I noticed, especially with the Havok, is looking in the box, you can very easily stick your hand in there and grab the ammo pack out of it. So just be careful if you actually go out and buy one of these.
On the back, it shows the app.
Yeah, because I guess like I didn't really read into the Kickstarter much on this, but I guess the whole thing behind these was they were also going to have this kind of VR app going on with it, so that you could, design your own missions and stuff and have people play them out, with you.
It's an interesting design. It's an
actually,
interesting idea. I mean,
yeah, it's actually a really good idea because pretty much everybody has a smartphone now, except for
you.
Where's my dumb phone? I has dumb phone, not compatible. But yeah, pretty much everybody has their smartphone now, so and that's actually really good use for it.
So we're gonna go ahead and pop this open, and when we get it out, we'll be back.
Alright. Alright guys, we're back. We cut the strings out, and we got this little bad boy open. So, there's the blaster. We have the magazine there. And I guess this is that's the rounds and the phone mount, I suppose?
Yeah.
Yep. And actually it looks like these little targets here come out of the box as well. Yep, they're taped. Oh well. There's a couple of targets that are in the box, if you really want targets.
Yeah.
But being that they come with so many things, you probably have enough of them.
It appears, well, they both, you can see that has the switch for
speed versus distance,
which I believe is supposed to make a difference as far as how hard it is to pull the trigger.
So there's no prime on this, but it's fully on the trigger pull?
Yeah, it appears to be fully on the trigger pull. It also has the front trigger, whatever they call it.
Do they have a name?
They do have a name for it. I just can't remember what it is.
Yeah. Alright, but I think this is going to be one of those things that we're going to have to play around with first, and then...
No, definitely. We have
yeah,
no idea what's going on in this thing. So, we'll be back after we've taken a better look at it. Alright, we're back. We had a chance to fire off a few rounds. I'm on the fence on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Kind of very mixed opinions on this.
Like, I love the idea. I love the selective, how hard you want it to fire based on how, compared to how hard you want to pull the trigger, because it's all on the trigger pull, which you can't really tell how hard it is to pull the trigger until you have one of these rounds loaded in here. And then it actually, it takes a significant amount of force to actually pull the trigger, which is why this is handy, because, if that's a full hand. It just stretches out these little rubber bandish rounds, and which actually seem pretty sturdy. They've got
yeah,
they seem as though they've got some reusability. My issue is finding them.
Yeah.
I think I've already lost 5 or 6 rounds. And that's just firing off 125 round clips in a room. Granted, it's a bit of a mess right now, but I couldn't find the app, so I couldn't download the app, so no opinions on the app. The phone mount did not really fit my phone, so no opinions on that.
His phone is a very big phone with a full keyboard. So
Yeah, it's a thick phone, so it's not. I wasn't really expecting it to work. Overall, interesting idea. I'd like to see where they go from here, and I want to take a look at the Havok.
Yep.
I can't foresee, based on the fact that the power is all derived from the rounds themselves, I don't see any real mod potential. There
really is nothing.
And
here.
I don't see the Havok being more powerful, just a bigger, bulkier blaster with more rounds apparently. So, I mean, it's an idea, and I like I said, I'd like to see where they go from here.
Yeah. Things that I'd like to point out on this. I would like to mention that the mag release here is actually ambidextrous, so you can hit it left or right-handed fairly easily. It's a bit larger than it has to be. The whole front piece here is just added bulk, I guess, to support the phone mount on it. And this front arm is actually pretty handy because, like Charles was saying, on full power with a round loaded in here, it is a significant pull. I'm guessing what this does is actually increase the length of the draw rather than adding any power, because pulling this thing, there's nothing in here. The whole thing is being able to stretch these little rounds. That's where all the power in this blaster is completely from. Other than that, we really can't take it outside where we are right now because we don't want to lose them in other people's yards and stuff like that. But I don't know, you know, they're very small projectiles, and when we were hitting each other with them, you really couldn't feel them very well. And not to say that they don't have any power, but they're just so lightweight, they don't carry that feel that, you know, when you get hit by a dart, you know, you either can, you know, see it or, you know, actually, feel it sometimes. You know, with these things, we were kind of like, did it even fire? So, I don't know. I think there's some potential there. I don't really see outdoor play being very viable with this, unfortunately, or else you're going to lose quite a lot of these things. I can see them, even medium cut grass, being impossible to find them even with the color.
They do come in refill packs of 25. I'm sure they'll make bigger packs, and let's wait. As far as price goes on the rounds, maybe it's viable if the rounds are cheap enough.
Alright, so we'll move on to the Havok next, I guess. So get that up in frame, and so we can use that as a link to that one.
Here's the Havok.
There's the Havok. Click on the Havok to go to the Havok.